welcome to Flixathon 1.0 collaborators. Hope this evening is serving you all well. I, Ekta, welcome you to the opening ceremony of Flixathon 1.0, a virtual datathon organized by a collab. I request all the speakers to introduce themselves before beginning because self-introduction is the best introduction we believe. Before getting to know more about Flixathon 1.0, a virtual datathon, let's get to know about a collab from one of the organizers, Shaunak Sirodaria.
Hi everyone, I'm Shaunak Sirodaria and I'm a business analyst by profession. Besides, I must say I am a total hackathon freak, and the twist is I have organized more hackathons than I have attended. So yeah, that's the thing. Besides, I am really happy organizing this first virtual hackathon and having you all on board. I mean, it's a great thing. With we have put a lot of efforts with my team. We have Bhavya, we have Sakshi, we have Archit, we have Abhishek, and we have our host for today, our anchor Ekta. Thank you so much, Ekta. I guess for hackathons. This is more of a virtual thing now. We have been seeing a lot of things going virtual. We have a lot of webinars happening nowadays with the lockdown, with things moving too much online. So why not even hack online? And after all, it's just data, right? We are working with data over here, and why stop learning? This is again a learning experience after all. Talking of learning experiences, I would like to share one. Sorry, someone said something. Okay, I thought someone was saying something. So yeah, talking of learning experiences with hackathons or datathons, I remember an incident from the first hackathon I ever participated in. In that we were making a recommender system, so it was a datathon again, I can say. I had someone in my team who was from system security, and I saw that. So she had minimal programming experience as such, because not exactly in developing web and stuff like that, but she sat beside me from 5 o'clock in the evening until it was a physical hackathon, right? Like way before, like a few years back. And she sat right beside me from like 5 in the evening and until 11:30 at night. She learned PHP herself, and PHP and Django, something, or bits and pieces of both of them, and tried to build something, uh, some sort of a web app recommendation system, somewhere where you showcase your skills. So everyone out here is just a learner. People even being professionals, we obviously do not have all the experience and all the skills out there. So it's more of a collaborative process. Being a first hackathon, we kept it an individual one, but then it is just to keep things a little simple for starting, and give everyone an kickstart by trying to do something on their own, as an individual, as a solo event. So I hope this really is a good experience for all the participants, for all the mentors. We have 9 mentors on board. We have a WhatsApp group. Firstly, I request everyone to join the WhatsApp group, the mentors and the participants, and the further communications will be on the WhatsApp group only. The link of the WhatsApp group was shared in the email before as well as today. So today was a repeat mail because many somehow hadn't checked the mail or something. So yeah, please make note that you join the WhatsApp group for further communication. Besides, I guess that's from my side. Maybe Ekta can take things ahead. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Ronak. Yeah. Moving ahead, what is Flixathon 1.0? It's a datathon, that is data plus marathon, working for 48 hours, wherein you play with the data and come up with a prototype at the end of 48 hours. Datathon is what happens when creativity meets analytical skills. A collab presents you Flixathon 1.2. Let's make the world understand the importance of data. Well, to make your experience remarkable, we have some experienced hackers on board to share their thoughts. Starting with our organizer Archit Agarwal, the creator of Ecolabs initiative Aklin, winner of Enact 2020 hackathon. Tell us about your experience, Archit, journey from being a mere participant to an organizer.
So thanks for the kind introduction, Ekta. So let me first tell you my background. I have done my master's in applied statistics. So applied statistics sounds like fancy, but yeah, in today's fast-changing business scenario, we have to focus more on applying things. So that's what we are trying to achieve in our collab also. So matlab, it's like that you are applying techniques rather than just reading them. So you must be wondering that why a flexathon. So I think you already got my point, that how such events can help you to increase your knowledge by applying things, and we are here to provide you that platform. Now as Ekta told me that I have won the hackathon 2020 organized by the Enact. So let me share you my experience. So I participated in that hackathon organized by these talented brains, Shaunak Surodaria, Abhishek Tiwari, and Sakshi Nigam. Means at first I was a bit reluctant that I should participate in such hackathons or not. Means that why should I spend my time in participating the hackathons? But take from my experience candidate that these hackathons are really challenging. You get to learn a lot. You get to evolve a lot from these things. Means I want to share you an example. For example, that if you are riding a bicycle, so you can't just ride a bicycle by reading instructions. Okay, you need to have to get that bicycle on road, and you need to get to apply those things and get it work. So means our main motto here is to that you should apply those things which you learn. You should collaborate, you should innovate, and you should talk to other people. Means we for example in this hackathon, Shaunak has just said that there are so many mentors. So if you are participating in a hackathon, go and talk to your mentors. They will tell you different things because they are from different backgrounds. Every you can understand that every person way of thinking is different, and you can learn a lot in such kind of events. That I can really share because I have participated in such hackathons. That's it from my side.
Okay. Thank you so much, Archit. Next up, we have Kontio Roy Chaudhary.
I'm Countio. Welcome to Flexathon 1.0. So, talking about my previous experiences with hackathons, I have participated in many of them, but the notables were two of them. As in the one organized by Symbiosis, not the Enact one, and another one organized by CIIT. It's from IIT Guwahati. So in the Symbiosis hackathon, so I need to perform NLP tasks on text data. So this hackathon gave me a kickstart in my NLP learning process. So I started to learn the NLP text mining techniques, how to create NLP models, and then we move on to the creating neural networks and so on. So from this hackathon, I started to learn the NLP techniques. Talking about the second hackathon, it was basically a datathon. So I need to analyze the attrition of the employees. The data was given by IBM. So these two hackathons were main, and these two helped me a lot to learn how can I apply my knowledge on the data, or the date, or the um, result that needs to be so submitted. So now coming to the hackathon, participation of hackathon. If you participate in a hackathon, you will be competing with many more competence, and then these will develop in you the competitive mentality. And this, talking from personal experience, I know this will help you in the long run a lot. So in recent scenario, current scenario, many companies are starting to hire via hackathons. Like Coding Ninjas is starting to hire with the help of hackathons. So you will be learning how can you approach a hackathon from basics in such a good platform, Ecolab. So all the best. Let's crack it.
Thanks, Konthu, for your kind words. Let's talk about the code of conduct for Flixathon 1.0. Flixathon 1.0, being the first hackathon, is a solo event for starters. Here, you work on your own, the data set, and the challenge provided. You will be constantly in touch with an organizing team member for guidance or even technical help. It is a fun activity for experimental learning and diving into analytics. Despite being a solo thing, the interaction will be at its peak. There is a WhatsApp link on your mail IDs as well as in the chat box. You can feel free to join it. Participants would receive support from mentors. They are open to ask any mentor, and the mentors will be available anytime for the next 48 hours. Okay, so we have Shreya Saluja, a participant of Flixathon, to share her thoughts.
Hi everyone, I'm Shreya, a final year student from Mount Carmel College, Bangalore. I'm currently pursuing data analytics. I've completed 2 academic projects and I've also taken part in 2 hackathons prior to this one. The first one was related to smart communication, where our objective was to develop a smart, intelligent traffic signal system based on AI techniques from inputs by Google Maps. It was hosted by First Main, and they taught us various techniques like mind mapping to break down the problem. And the second hackathon that I attended was hosted by Symbiosis Pune, and it basically involved catering to the problem of rural electrification. The goal of the challenge was to reliable and cleaner cooking solutions which could adequately replace current open fuel fire stoves. So in the Pune hackathon, I got to collaborate with people from different colleges, and it was a very good learning experience. Both of them required teamwork and brainstorming as a group. One of the main reasons I wanted to be a part of Flixathon was because it's a solo event, which would give me a chance to do all the things that we did as a team earlier by myself. For example, doing the research or the presentation, the data visualization or documentation. And that would provide a more holistic experience for me. And for the ones who are going to be experiencing a hackathon for the first time, I'd say that time management is very, very crucial. So please plan your next 48 hours very well. And I've worked with the same collaborators earlier in Pune, and they are very helpful and very approachable. Looking forward to a wonderful experience ahead. Thank you.
Thanks, Shreya. Flixathon is indeed very important. Considering that you have only 48 hours, you are free collaborator to work in whatever direction you think your data can lead to. We will begin at 8:30 and you have to submit the article, that is your interpretation, in a particular format, which will be given to you in due course of time by 6:30 p.m. Sunday. We will have the closing ceremony at 7:30 p.m. on Sunday. As we said, mentors and organizing team would be available for you whenever you need them. Let's hear from our organizer, Abhishek Tiwari, about the monitoring and evaluation of Flixathon 1.0.
Hi guys, this is Abhishek. So I'm the friend of Shaunak, and me, Shaunak and Archit, we were from the same college. I have done my master's in applied statistics from Symbiosis Statistical Institute. I have been part of core team of ENACT, the hackathon which we organized in our college, Symbiosis. Yeah, hackathon. So I have also participated in Versus Virus hackathon, which was organized by GluonNet in Port in Switzerland. So what this hackathon is different. Like here, you will get the opportunity to work solo, and one other thing is you will get the opportunity of guidance from mentors. So most of the hackathons that we see here in India or in anywhere, most of the time there are no mentors. It's just that someone has given you the challenge, and you just go ahead and with your team and come up with a solution in 48 hours. Here it's not like that. Here you are all free to contact us anytime for any query or any guidance you need or any research material you need for your approach for the particular data set that we'll provide you. And yeah, so about me, I am mostly, though I am from a statistical background, but I am more into machine learning, deep learning, and implementation. So yeah, so we'll provide you the data set. You just go ahead and it's on you what approach you take. Either it was a data oriented approach where data takes you, just go with that, go with the flow, go with the data, or you want to build some product out of it or some system or anything, you just go with that. One more thing, I'll tell you about the evaluation criterias. So, guys, as you know, we are a democratic country. India's largest democracy, the world largest democratic country is India. So, so we have four criteria. In that, three criteria are like something like a voting. So, we'll give you the format in the coming time, and format for an article. So, what you have done in your project and what you have done in this 48 hours, and what all things you put it in a form of an article. You will give you the format, you send to us, and we'll post that article on LinkedIn, Instagram, and WhatsApp community. So so there's one thing, so we'll post it on a LinkedIn, and depending on the number of impressions we get on the post, so how interactive your article is to the people who are following Ecolab on LinkedIn. So accordingly, that you'll get the impression. So so that would be one factor. Then again on Instagram, so we have our page Aaklan. So Archit handles Aaklan. Archit, if you could give us send us the link of Aaklan in the chat. So that is the page of our Instagram page Aaklan. So we'll post your article there also, and depending on likes and chat, how many queries we get on that post or comments on that post, that would be also one of the criteria. And there are two. The third criteria would be WhatsApp community. So as you all guys know, if you could join the WhatsApp community who are not there in our community. So we have interact hours daily from 9 to 12. In that interact hours, we talk about data science, like topics related to data science, data analytics, machine learning, deep learning, any topic in the field of AI, ML, or DS. We talk about that and we share our thoughts on that. So we daily have interact hours from 9 to 12. So what we'll do is we'll present your article. So you will present your article on our interact hour. So like if Shreya is one of the participants, on a one day, we'll post Shreya's article on our WhatsApp community around 9 p.m. And so there would be chat, there would be messages on asking the questions on regarding the article, how she has solved the problem and everything. So if there are, so depending on the chat regarding that article, either it could be a query or anything regarding that article or regarding that work she has done. So that would be another factor for voting. Fourth one is evaluation. So as we the fourth criteria would be evaluation by Ecolab team on depending on the insights. So your project, at the end of the project, what insights your solution could give us, like if it's a data visualization, what it is showing to us, or if it's a recommender system or anything, or it's a network using network theory, how you have represented it, or how model you have created, what insights it can give us, or in what way it can help us. So that would be one of the factor, and it would be decided by Team Ecolab. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Abhishek. Not taking much time of yours, every participant is from different background, level of qualification and experience. So it's not who did the best, but who achieved more level of learning and creating something out of passion. The good part of working individually is you have all the ease to work with 48 hours. Besides, we have your back with any support you need to understand or learn new things. With 20 plus participants and 10 plus mentors on board, we are ready to begin.